Alrighty, let's start the VOD review.
Kite south down
Let me turn this down so I can hear myself
on the
think.
choke. Help world, help world, help world.
World's out, world's out.
Alright, come south, come south. Just walk back, just walk back. Walk
So you
south,
guys
walk
starting
south.
the
Look at
fight
sword.
here.
Look at where
Everybody's kind of
sword's at.
scattered out, so you
Look where
guys
sword's at.
are just
Look at this
regrouping.
tank
That's
inside of
fine.
us here. Monkey in 4, 3,
Don't know what tank you're going for
2,
here.
1.
Don't see a mark anywhere.
Keep hitting. Kite south, guys. Kite south. Look for sword. Kite south. Defenses on our tanks. Defenses on our tanks. Come south.
You
We're going
guys
to
just
cross
need to
this
be
bridge to the
kiting together
southeast.
here. Squee, I have no idea why you're all the way up there in the northwest.
Keep hitting. Kite south, guys. Kite south. Look for sword. Kite south. Defenses on our tanks. Keep hitting.
Yeah.
Kite
So
south, guys.
So yeah, you two here should be back here, like towards the sword, towards this sword. You guys are very out of position. It should pretty much only be tanks up here or healers trying to heal our front line. There's no reason for you to be here, especially because the mark I think is back here. So at this point, you should not be here. Very easily could have died.
Is kite south. Look for sword. Kite south. Defenses on our tanks. Defenses on our
But
tanks. Come
whatever,
south. We're
we
going to
get
cross this
regrouped
bridge to the
here.
southeast. Across the bridge to the southeast. Pop boots. Pop boots. Get
Start it
across the
once
bridge
you
to the
guys get
southeast. Come,
regrouped,
come, come.
which should be the
Firewalls,
sole objective.
firewalls,
Until you
firewalls.
guys are stabilized, you guys
Alright,
shouldn't
we've
be
recovered.
engaging
Squeeze
at
down. No
all.
problem.
Yeah, Squee, you're just very out of position, bro. Your first thing you need to do is
Pop
get to
boots. Get
sword.
across the bridge to the southeast. Come, come, come.
If you're doing anything
Firewalls,
else
firewalls,
besides that
firewalls.
at the point,
Alright, we've recovered. Squeeze down. No problem.
you're in trouble, especially with Spirit Hunter where you have zero
Firewalls,
movement.
firewalls, firewalls. We're doing. Alright, we've recovered. Squeeze down. No
Okay,
problem.
Perry and World are up
Food
there.
check
Perry's
if you haven't
keeping the
already.
tanks
Food
up.
check.
Bunsy's
Food
Oathkeeper,
check.
that's fine. World's fine.
Check. Walk
Okay,
across.
this is a
Walk
good
across.
this is a good position where you
Walk
guys are at
across.
here.
We're chilling. We're chilling. We're letting them come across.
So like here would be a perfect example of you guys need to engage fast here and play more aggressive. A couple options just need to be quicker. Like this guy in the front could die. You could try and single target kill him, but I actually probably wouldn't do that. I would take World here and I'd have him group up all these people right here. Um, I'd have him at least grab these three and pull them this way. And then you need to drop your witchwork staff right here to follow up on that. And the witchwork needs to be really quick so that the pull, the actual souk part of it, lands or happens right when the Hodge is either finished or about to finish. If it's dropped, if you drop the witchwork after the Hodge is finished, like after it's finished spinning, they're just going to jump out of the witchwork and it's not going to kill anyone. It needs to be already down. You just literally throw it on top of World's head is what you do. But that's what I would have done here because you're naturally clumping them around a bend, which is really good. And you've got the range in the comp to engage on those
Keep
people.
walking. Keep walking. Don't stay there.
The pull them through the choke idea isn't as bad,
Look at this
isn't terrible either, but you know you should be hitting right now. Like this is when you need to hit right here. Is hit on all these people. Yeah, I mean here the optimal play would be engage on these three front tanks with Hodge and Witchwork Souk, and then have your GA player GA all these backline players so that they can't help, or GA the tree player so he can't help, and you just incinerate the first three people in the front line. But you just need to be quicker because they're gonna get through here and spread out.
Look at this heart. In 4.
So now they're basically spread out. I mean, you're going to try and kill one here, but if you did try and go on this guy, then all these guys are going to be able to flood into your backline, which I think is what you saw and why you didn't. But like all these guys are going to be able to flood in if you try and go on this guy because you're going to walk this way to hit him, and all these guys are going to have access to your backline, which is not great. I mean, you could probably boop them out, but it's just not great. If you're going to engage, you need to be engaging like here quicker when they're coming through the choke, or kill this guy somewhere where you know you're in line with your kiting path.
Actually, we're going east. We're going east.
I think that
Cancel
was the
that.
right
Cancel that.
call
Sorry.
to cancel that
We're just kiting.
engage
We're
for
just kiting.
sure.
We're getting this fight under
I mean,
control
you may
first. We're a
have
little bit
killed
too
him, but
spread. We need to be
better to
stacked on
play
top
safe. So here,
of
with these bear paws jumping
top of sword.
in, that's
Defensive.
a perfect snowball to push
Defensives.
those guys out really
We're
good.
fine. We're fine.
Yep.
Look at this.
Now this guy right here who walks up, he should be dead. This guy, he's dead. There needs to be a hodge pull this direction into us, witch work here, and blast him, and then keep moving. Like that guy's free. He's by himself. His entire team has to get through a choke to get to him, so you can easily GA their entire team back here. You could GA this and stop them. You could throw a Hellion Hood in it. You could stun them. You could. There's a ton of different things you could do to stop those guys. But you really don't even need it. This guy's got a Hellion Hood on. This tank in the front here. This guy's got a Hellion Hood on. He's literally free as long as you get a Hodge into Witchwork combo. You could also throw a one-hand Arcane at him if you got one of those. But this guy should be dead. He's a free kill. He's the frontmost target. He's walked up too far. He's isolated himself. He's free. Let's see what
Choke,
you
look
guys
at this
do
tank.
here. He's even assassin hooding like in your guys' face right here. And World, I think, is standing on top of him.
Far west.
Like World's, yeah, so caution, I would not have booped that guy.
We're fine. We're fine. Look at this choke. Look at this tank.
Like that guy's free. World's standing on top of him. Nobody's in your back line to stop your DPS
Far
from
west.
engaging on him. That was a removal of a very good target. Boop players, you need to remember, like Snowball, Bedrock, you should only be booping active threats. If they're not an active threat and you have cooldowns up, don't boop someone who's a free kill. You know, keep them there and let us engage on them. Now, if they're bear paws or something jumping into your back line and they're doing a bunch of damage, yeah, boop them out. But if it's a tank just sitting super far in front of their group while we're looking for an engage, don't boop him back into his group to save him. You know, let him stand in the wrong spot. Like this guy, Hodge should be, once this guy, you know, Hodge was standing in the right position, but after that guy got booped, you want to go over to that guy and grab him and pull him back. Whoever's the frontmost person.
On heart in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so we're missing the Hodge and the Witchwork here. Witchwork, that's way too late. Witchwork is here, but it's not even pulling yet. It needs to be pulling before he has the chance to do anything. It helps with the Hodge on it, if you can Hodge him. Also, we need a guard rune. We need guard runes here on our guy. We need a guard rune here. Our glacial prism should be here as well. We need both of those here. So you guys are placing them too far towards the target. Like our guys are not going to run up that far to the target. Like if we scoot it back.
It's on heart in 4.
So like here's our DPS right here. DPS are here. Target is here. And watch where the stuff gets placed.
3, 2, 1.
Perma's down. Damage boost is a little late. Glacial Prism is a little late, Witchwork's late, and the Prism is like way too far forward. The Prism is here, and all our DPS were like here. So that was a little far back, and the damage boost from the nature was late.
A little bit fast. Kite east, kite east, kite east.
We're missing the Witchwork and the Hodge. You guys need to be way quicker on Witchwork Hodge. You guys gotta pre-throw that shit out. It's got a huge AoE. It will hit them.
Keep walking this way. You reset.
Slice is somehow like I don't know where Slice is at.
Defend.
Oh, he's trying to heal the front line. Okay.
We're gonna go once we get to this bridge. We're gonna walk across it southeast.
Okay, that's fine.
Just keep walking this way. Keep walking this way. Resets, resets.
Right.
Help slice, help slice.
It's fine.
Is our goal to brawl or to clap?
We're clapping.
Yeah, not a great question to be asking in a kite comp. You should know the comp before you come out. If you don't, you should ask for it ahead of time, not during the fight.
Keep it up. Let them walk at us a little bit. They're a little bit apprehensive, so we have to give them a little bait. Let me see if you can get me something. World, get me something. What are they doing? Are they getting clapped by another team? Why are they? Just
the following here is okay. I mean, I wouldn't follow through this choke. Yeah, like that's a really good idea here, Sporad, to the south. I would have your World. You should walk in here and grab these guys and pull them south around this bend, and then the Witchwork here, and then you guys could all blast them for free right there. So that's some free kills. World needs to be communicating that, or whoever's playing Hodge, because Sporad can't see around this rock. So like here, World, you could be like, yo, south of the rock, yo, hit south of the rock, and you pull them all south of the rock, and then they'll all see him when you pull them. But that just comes with practice with the Hodge and Perma combo.
South. Look to the south.
Especially when he
South
doesn't
and-
have vision, like
Sure.
that's a really good target. Like this is like perfect prime example of free kills for us. Like, where's World at? World's I don't know where World's at. Let me figure out where World's at.
Hold on, now. East, got east, got east.
Yeah, it's too late now. Yeah, you missed your engage.
Now east. Now
Because
east.
now they're wrapping
Don't let them-
north. But you could still do the same exact thing here. Like them sitting out, isolating themselves on the other side of this skinny choke for our GAs and wind walls to sit in for their counter push is insane. Like World, you need to be like, just grab these guys. Just fucking grab them and bring them this way. And just call it, and witch work here on the end of it, like preemptive. It needs to be going the moment he's hodging so that the hodge goes straight comboed into the witch work. That's free kills, because the moment they try and push you guys, like afterwards, if they try and push you, all you have to do is wind wall this choke with your two GAs, like Megabot here, you could wind wall that one, and Blake, you're way out of position over here, by the way, like there's no reason for you to be standing there. You should be here with Megabot, or like yeah, that's pretty much where you should be standing. There's no reason for you to be over there on GA. You're not going to be probably doing a GA setup on this team, but you should be here getting ready to stop their counter push, because when these guys come in, these bruisers, and this guy goes like around, you need to be here to like GA them when they're inside of us and keep them out if they get through your wind wall. But we'll keep going.
Don't let them. Good bop. Good bop.
But like this is like a really good prime spot
Alright,
to
give me something,
engage on
World. Give me
people.
something, World. Look at World. Watch
But
World.
you've kind of waited. Now they see you walking into them.
Come through the choke a little.
And you don't want to come
Little
through
bit,
the
look into
choke.
the choke.
Bad idea. You guys could get fucked up. You could get GA'd in that choke.
3, 2.
You guys should be
One.
pulling them to the choke. Like that's a good pull
And then kites out.
and good engage, but
Kite east. Don't overcommit. Don't overcommit.
see,
Defense.
yeah, we get stunned in the choke afterwards, which is dangerous.
And then kites out.
Like they snare charge.
Kite east.
Like that's extremely dangerous. This guy just jumped on 15 of our people because we ran through the choke and purged all of our shit. They easily could have counter golem engaged there and gotten like 30 people.
East, don't.
Good GA here. Whoever GA'd this was a good GA. We need another GA on like these two guys here. That would have been really good. And then wind wall the choke here. Given the situation, but I would not have walked through this choke for that engage.
Overcommit. Don't overcommit. Defensive.
They didn't
Full peel east, full
really
peel
punish
east.
it
Nicely
that
done,
well.
nicely done.
Snowball here, I would hold the snowball. You didn't need to
Overcommit.
snowball there.
Defensive.
So the only guy you'd be booping out is this heavy mace. Not a big deal. He already used all his
Full peel
cooldowns
east.
too. I would have kept running, just kept
Full peel
running,
east.
because booping these guys out isn't really gonna. You're not gonna really boop these guys out, and they should make it out with
Nicely
Gig
done,
Pot
nicely done.
and
If you
everything
have
in
to-
the carpet
Just keep
and
walking.
demon armors. Yeah, they're
Keep
all full
walking.
HP.
Nice. DPS is a little slow. Help World.
And then I would snowball here to save World once they come through the choke, if you were going
Help World
to.
in front. Help World in front. Help World.
Also, by now, you guys should have cooldowns. Like, let's see. I'm pretty sure you guys should have cooldowns by now. Let me test.
Come through the choke a little bit. Look into the choke at 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
And then
Let's
kites
see,
out. Kite
one.
east. Don't overcommit. Don't overcommit. Defensive. Full peel east. Full
You've
peel
got
east.
the jacket. So you've got the jacket. Really good job, Schmoozer, getting your jacket down. So you've got the jacket. You've got your perma in it. You've got your curse in it. Most of your DPS are in it. That's good. If you're a DPS and you're not in it,
Nicely done.
you need to get there quick.
Just keep walking.
But I think you're
Nice.
mostly in it.
DPS is a little slow.
Miss Huevos is
Help
popping
roll,
his
help roll in
jacket
front,
as
help roll in
well,
front.
which is, it's fine. I think it's probably the right play here against the melee comp where you don't have to be punished.
Help World in front.
So you guys for sure have cooldowns now.
Need CC.
This here is a full wipe. They need to be full wiped here. That witch work was perfect. Whoever witch worked that, I mean, you didn't call it, so it's not good because we weren't
Upworld?
synchronizing it.
Do we need-
But this is food. I mean, they should have wiped here. This is retarded. You guys have full cooldowns. They have no D tank in your back to stop your DPS. Not one D tank to stop all these people here. And you get a witch work and the pierce right here going through. So they're all going to be pierced. They're all going to be witch worked. All Hodge has to do is spin, even though he's really low. Someone should just heal him. I think Perry's healing him right now. But that's literally an insta wipe. I mean, the damage escalation alone without damage buffs would kill all of them. You just need to play more aggressive with your cooldowns and keep track of when you have
need
cooldowns.
CC.
But you
Look
for
at this
sure
guy
have
inside of us. Heart
cooldowns.
in 3, 2.
Yeah, because you're calling an engage right now, so you for sure
One.
have cooldowns.
Then kite east, kite east, kite east.
Good
kite
target to kill. I mean, if you miss the big clump, at least you're killing
east. He's
someone
dead.
inside of you.
Nice.
That's a
Keep
good
going. Now we go
good
east. Now
kill.
we go.
But imagine like you guys killed that guy 3 seconds later, you for sure would have killed this clump on top of world.
Look at this guy inside of us. Heart in 3, 2, 1. Then kite east, kite east, kite east, kite east. He's dead. Nice. Keep going.
Yeah,
Now we go east.
okay,
Now we go
good.
east. Now we go east. String them out.
But now both your jackets are down because you
String
guys
them out.
stacked jackets, so you're
Resets,
gonna have
reset
a
on
long
sword, reset
cooldown
on
here.
sword. They're not coming across the bridge. They're scared to walk across the bridge.
You got one
Qs and
jacket
Ws on
down.
these
Hopefully you
mobs, get
don't
rid of
use
them.
the other one.
Walk back towards them. Walk. They're not holding the bridge. Walk across the bridge. Walk across the bridge. We're just gonna keep doing this over and over again. They're gonna engage when we look for it here.
So yeah, that healer, good mark on that one, Sporad. I don't know who's marking. I assume it's Morad. That's a free kill. World just hodge that guy. Just don't even wait. Just hodge him into perma. Just be like, yo, on this healer, and just pull him back. You just got to be quick and aggressive and not telegraph it, because like he's not gonna get out of that. If you hodge perma here, he's dead. He's a clothy. He's dead. You don't even need the beam spiked. That's a really bad spot for that guy to stand in.
Here, look at this healer. Never mind. He backed
It's
off.
okay. He got out. That's fine.
Look at
Next target would probably be this guy. Again, with his terrible positioning. Has Hellion Hood on. He's free. Just blink shoe on top of this guy, World, and pull him back this way. Witch work. Blow him up. Run away. But you guys are just kind of waiting a little bit too long and telegraphing. I think the Hodge is going to walk
looking
in
for something.
here.
Give me something again, world. Hearts on world. Give me something.
So that GA was really good. Good GA. You could Hodge pull that as well. That's another good opportunity. Needs to be quicker though.
Alright, look on the J, look
If at this
on the
point
J3,
it's
2,
too
1 back
late,
into the choke.
because you need to be catching especially if you get the tree. If you catch their tree in tree form like that,
Something again.
the tree's in tree form in the GA right here. That means the moment the GA goes down, he's gonna W and be iframed and get everybody out of it.
Alright, look on the J, look on the J3. 2, 1 back into
Yeah,
the
he's
choke.
gonna get out of that. Yeah, he's gonna tree and
All
get.
right, back out, back out, back
That's
out, back
okay.
out, back out, back out. Full defensive, full defensive. Here's their engage.
It's a missed
Survive
engage.
it,
It's
survive
okay.
it. Gig
I
if you-
mean, just need to be faster on
Got
that
to.
GA, aggressive GA pull if you're gonna do that. I think
These guys
killing
suck.
that
They
one
can't
tank
kill
would have
us.
been
They
easier.
can't kill us. We can play aggressive.
So here, you guys should have cooldowns like coming up within the
We're doing
next
smart.
4 seconds. So you need to be looking right here. Like, you guys have fast cooldowns. That's the thing. So right here, all these people who are stacked, blink, hodge, witch work, run. Blink, hodge, witch work, run. That's free kills. I mean, you guys need to be asking, when cooldowns, and someone says 5 seconds, and then he's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulls all these guys
This tank, abduct
before
this
they
tank.
have
Look at this
time to
tank. Look at heart.
realize.
Right here, 4.
Blake, I think you're out of position here. Let me see.
Survive
Good
it,
win
survive
wall.
it. Gig if you have to. These guys suck. They can't kill
Good
us.
win wall.
They can't kill us. We can play aggressive, but do it
Boogie
smart.
on the top.
Abduct this tank. Abduct.
So Blake here, I'd say your win wall was good. Let me go back. I think you held it for
Look for something. Give
longer
me
than
something
you
again,
needed
World.
to.
Hearts
You
on
got to
world.
remember that if they're
me something
brawl
again.
comp, you don't.
Alright, look
As long as you've got them out of our group and you've stopped them for long enough and distance has been created between our front line and their front line, you don't need to hold your win wall anymore because you're going to get yourself out
on
of
the J,
position.
look on the J3. 2, 1 back into the choke. On the
Yeah, so like this, walking in here after you GA, you should not be standing here. You need to get back to the group. You're playing way too aggressive right now. That you have a ranged weapon, so where your GA hit here was fine. You didn't need to walk northwest of your GA into them. That's pointless.
tank.
It was a good
All right,
GA.
back
Just
out,
walk
back out,
back
back out, back
southeast
out, back
and
out, back
then win wall. You'd already be here. You'd be right here and you'd be win walling this choke right now instead of here and have to walk it. Like you're behind them. You're behind them literally, which is not good. You're playing like a brawl playstyle GA. You got to remember what comp you're playing.
Back out. Full defensive, full defensive. Here's their engage.
So then you had to use your boots to get here and win wall. So now you don't have
Survive
your
it,
boots to
survive
get
it,
out.
take it.
So right here, I would have stopped win walling right now. After you bop those guys back, since you don't have boots, you need to start
You have
walking
to.
because you don't have boots.
These guys suck. They can't kill us.
So yeah,
They
you
can't kill us. We
easily
can
could have
play
died
aggressive,
here
but do it
Boogie
smart.
on the top.
due to nothing but just missed positioning.
Abduct this tank. Abduct this tank. Look at this tank. Look at heart right here. 4,
But that's free kills.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so witch work is late. Hodge is still not on the target.
Late call.
Abduct this tank. Abduct this tank. Look
Abduct this tank. Okay,
at this
you
tank.
mark
Look at heart
him.
right here.
That's
4,
fine.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Okay, good perma. I think the call was a little bit fast for target allocation. Like you went.
Late call.
Abduct this tank. Abduct this tank. Look at this tank. Look at heart right here. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was a little fast. I think it's definitely doable. A little fast. Witch work was very slow, and Hodge was very slow. It was a fast target, so that's okay. You guys, it's mainly the
back
witch
across
work
the
and Hodge that are
Blake, yes,
missing.
good
That's
call
your
him,
kill
Blake.
potential on CC for tanks. If you don't have the
There's
spin
kite
and the
east,
witch
kite
work
east,
pull
kite
on
east. They're trying
people,
to walk
they're
on
gonna
top
be
of
able
us.
to
We're not
gig
gonna
or
let 'em.
boot out of
Keep
it
them off of us.
if they're
Keep
good.
them off of us. Keep kiting east. Keep
So you're
kiting east.
resetting
Northeast,
cooldowns. You're
northeast,
resetting
northeast,
cooldowns right now.
northeast,
Like
northeast.
Scarlet has his
Look at where
snowball
swords are.
out,
Look at where
and
swords
it's
are.
like,
Cal, we
so
need
you
that.
guys should have cooldowns
All
right
right, look south now.
now.
Look south.
So Hodge needs to be going in right now. Hodge needs to blink in the moment it's up. The moment you got to play more aggressive. These two guys, pull, witch work, explode. It needs to be, yo, look at these 3 guys in the front. 1, 2, 3, pull. And you pull them, you get the damage escalation from the witch work and the Hodge clumping people. You blow them up and you run.
I'm looking for something to hit. Give me something, world. Give me something.
But now when they see you blink
Look
in,
GA and back.
Look after the
that
G.
GA was not, I wouldn't have GA'd that.
3, 2,
It's
1
too-
on the G.
too
On
slow
the G, on the
tempo.
G, fuck.
Sorry. Okay.
And it was too deep. If you're gonna catch a GA like that, you need to catch their D tanks in it, because their
Look at where
heavy
swords at.
mace
Look
is
at where
just gonna
swords are.
dump on our
Cal, when you
backline
can.
here,
All
because
right,
we
look
have to
south
go
now.
deep
Look
to hit
south
that
now.
GA.
I'm looking for something to hit. Give me something, world. Give
So
me
you
something.
blink in, Blake, and GA.
Big GA and back.
So and you missed this guy and their GA. So us having to go all the way over there to hit that is not the play. It's a good GA, offensive GA, but you should have done that. You should have done that exact GA when we either engaged on this tank, like when we engage on this tank, or this guy, or preferably this guy because he's retarded. I mean, literally, he's running Royal Jacket Realmbreaker and he's by himself. So that's literally a free kill. So kill that guy, and then while we're killing this guy, Blake, you can just GA any of these people. Mainly, I would probably try and GA their GA to stop us from getting countered. But anything would be good just to help kill secure on that guy. But yeah, definitely I wouldn't have gone for the
After the
GA
G.
clump there.
3,
World
2,
is too
1 on the
deep
G. On the G, on the G.
because we're gonna get hard.
Fuck.
We get countered by the heavy
Sorry.
mace,
Okay.
and it's just too deep.
Just hit this tank. Kite northeast.
And you were a little bit.
Don't
You
walk
didn't
on
know he was gonna
top of
GA,
us
so you
again.
were
They
behind it.
can't kill us though. We're too
Good snowball.
tanky. Keep walking northeast.
Both
Keep walking.
this guy needs to die. People got to call out this guy. Next engage. This guy's dead. He's 3/4 HP and he just double booted in. He just used both his stalker shoes things, so he's gonna be on long
Northeast.
cooldown. He's walking back. Like this is an opportunity where you could literally you could probably hodge that guy off cooldown just to bring him into us because he doesn't have boots if people called it out. So you
On
don't
Blake,
need to
on Blake,
worry
on
about
Blake.
like yeah, he's standing in a fire queue now. Blake, you're out of position again, bro. You are playing way too far forward. Like
Help
way
Blake, help
too
Blake, help
far.
Blake.
you cannot be double blinking into a brawl group on kite comp.
gotta
You're
duck
gonna
it.
you're gonna get killed. You got to
Just keep-
remember which comp you're playing. Even
Yeah,
in brawl,
they're-
that's a
they're- I
bad
guess
idea
they're also
to do.
playing kite. They have kite. They have brawl weapons. Sure. Show me a fake. Show me a fake.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't fake in this. I mean, the most you could fake in this comp is throw a witch work out randomly.
Right,
Okay, so they're inting here. They're inting.
Kite
This is
pushing.
inting.
Here,
They're jumping
look at this
into
t-
us.
Look at this tank inside of us in 4.
Yeah, that's a good
3,
target.
2, 1.
Yeah, that was good. Hodge is slow.
All right,
Okay,
we're-
That was
Kite
the
here.
perfect target to go for
Look
Sporin.
at this. Look at this tank inside of us in 4.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Nobody's on you. Perma goes down.
Kite here. Look at this. Look at this tank inside of us in 4.
Let me see what
3.
happens. So that Pierce is kind of telegraphing Schmoozer. I know you want to get it fast, but it
2,
is kind of telegraphing. Perma's down, so he's not gigged. Oh, so World, you just hodged in the wrong direction. If you would have brought those people up that you're
Kite
hodging,
here. Look
that
at this.
probably is
Look at this tank
GG.
inside of us in 4. 3.
World's right here. So he tried to grab these guys and pull them to this guy, but you hodged in this direction on accident. I mean, that would have been huge if you got it. It's the
2,
right play to go for.
1.
Yeah, you just hodged in the wrong direction. Always needs to be hodging towards the purple heart. Because right there, the witch work is a bit slow. He wouldn't have been able to gig pot there if the Hodge was spinning on top of him after the perma. So he would have died, probably. Or it
And
would
then
have been
kite,
more
kite
DPS
east,
at
kite
least.
east, kite east, kite east, kite east, kite east.
This is fine. You guys are
This is good
resetting
practice. We're
cooldowns
not
quick
deleting,
here,
but
and you need to play really
this is good
aggressive once you're
practice.
finished.
Keep kiting east.
So the
We're
moment
gonna
you
go
have cooldowns, you
hard
need to
again in 5
engage.
seconds. Keep kiting
So you guys, yeah, you have 5
east. We're gonna go
seconds.
southeast across this water bridge next. Look,
They're
walk back.
backing off.
So they backed off at a good time there.
Not deleting, but this is good practice. Keep kiting east.
What happened here?
Kite east. This is good practice. We're not deleting, but this is good practice. Keep kiting east.
You guys
We're
should
gonna go
have
hard again in 5
cooldowns.
seconds. Keep kiting east. We're gonna go southeast across this water bridge next.
Okay. You may have meant
We're
like
backing
2
off.
seconds off your
There's no
cooldowns when they
close
backed off there.
That's fine. We're practicing. This is good.
Yeah,
at this-
so
look at this
this
G.
one I would say is a perma engage. If you
here,
go for
hard
a
and forth.
Hodge engage here, it's going to be really telegraphed. What you could do is perma witchwork somebody and send your Hodge in a different direction to fake them out because
3,
they're all
2,
watching world. So like
1.
he hodged this
Nice,
guy in.
nice Hodge. Get
That
the
was a
delete.
good. That was good. I mean, that guy was kind of dumb for getting caught by a Hodge like that,
We're
but if
practicing.
it works,
This is
it
good.
works. So he dashes in.
Look at this.
He
look at this
pulls
GA
one
here.
in.
Heart in 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, perfect Hodge. I mean, it only has one person, but that's exactly what. Witchwork is way too slow. Witchwork needs to be already going down in this guy's general direction. If you miss the witchwork, it's fine. You probably won't though. It's giga fucking huge. Just throw it in the general direction of where the heart is because world should be pulling them towards you. So if you threw it in any like if we go back,
Right towards them. That's
right?
fine. We're practicing.
So you see world like as the witchwork, you should just be focusing on where this Hodge is at, and waiting to get yourself in a
This is good.
position where so you see him dashing in here. So as a witchwork, you need if you saw that, which you should be up here so you can see it, you should be running forward to get ready to throw your witchwork like here because he's gonna pull. You know he's not gonna pull into them. That would if he does, that he's trolling, and he's not gonna pull sideways. So he's going to pull someone back. So you need to throw yours down preemptively to get your CC on that Hodge.
Look at this. Look at this GA here. Heart.
So
in
like you
4,
need to be
3.
lining up with him, and the witchwork needed to be down right like 0.5 seconds before this. It needed to be somewhere in this area. So whenever this Hodge finishes, he gets souped right afterwards. So he can't pop gig or anything. But
2,
anyway, that's
1.
a really good. So yeah, the witchwork came down now. It's too slow. It may work because the perma's going to hold him there, but that's not the optimal
Nice.
what should happen.
Hodge.
It looks like you guys are missing a Pierce or something. That's
Look
why
at this
this
GA
guy's
here.
not
Heart
dying.
in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Miss Huevos hits,
No.
perma hits, Spike hits. Dawn Song hits, I think. Yeah, Dawn Song hits.
That's fine. We're
Because this
practicing.
guy should
is good.
100% be dead.
Look at this. Look at this GA here. Heart in 4,
So
3.
something's missing.
2.
Perma. So the crystal Scarlet is too slow. Your crystal needs to be going down
Look at
already.
This, look at
It
this
needs to
GA
already
here.
be
Heart in
down.
4, 3.
So 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to be already placing it on top of Sporad's thing, on top of his sword instead of queuing this guy
Nice Hodge. Get
because
the
it's
delete.
late and you placed it too far forward again. Place it further back. The Dawn Song should be hitting from far away in the perma. They're the main two, and the Spike should be pretty far away. So just throw it generally further back towards our backline. It's not a guard rune. It's okay if you don't get the guys who are too far forward. They're out of position.
Deletion.
Oh yeah, you guys are
Okay,
missing
kiting east,
Spirit.
kiting
That's
east,
what it
east.
is. I forgot you guys have
Good
dead
GA,
Spirit.
just
So
kiting
yeah, you
east.
need Pierce. That's really not
Just
good
one.
that he's dead.
Bridled.
So
Reset.
you're gonna need damage.
kiting east, keep kiting east.
You're
They're
gonna
trying to
need
walk at
damage
us right now.
escalation probably to
Peels,
kill
peels,
people.
southeast
So
across
killing
the
one
water,
target's
southeast
gonna be
across the
pretty
water
hard
bridge.
without that Pierce.
Yep.
They're
Defense is on
backing
the
a little.
Now, if you get 3 or 4 people on top of each
Looking for
other, or 2 or
something.
3, you
Give me something
probably have a
rolled.
better chance.
Okay, look north onto the Hodge.
Look north onto the
here.
Hodge. So
Give me a
yeah, that was
countdown.
really bad
Next time,
angle,
guys,
and you
southeast
didn't
across the
count
water
down
bridge, southeast
exactly what
across the water
Sporad
bridge.
said.
Southeast across the
Can't
water
expect
bridge.
people to hit
Good
that.
GA Mega.
Southeast. We're
Good
just gonna kite 'em out
kiting,
for a little while
really
so,
good
so we can
kiting.
recover mana. We're going
Way too many robes used here, though. You guys remember, like, Don't waste stuff.
Give me a countdown next time. Kite southeast across the water bridge. Southeast across the water
If
bridge.
you think you've got a
southeast across
calm
the
mind and you can hold yours, then
water bridge.
don't spam, because somebody,
GA,
you got to remember, someone's gonna panic and use theirs initially right after the engage. So you don't do
Southeast. We're
yours.
just gonna kite
Because look, we
around
go
for a little while,
fire ring,
so
fire ring, fire. We used all of our fire rings here. Ring, ring, ring. Like this is we got enough fire rings, guys. One fire ring on the end of this choke is all we need. We don't need any more than that. We've got a wind wall. We've got Dusk Weaver armor that Scarlet's putting down. We're good. We don't need any more. Hold your buttons. That just comes with discipline and practice and people not panicking.
so we can recover mana. We're going southwest. Southwest. Look at
Yeah,
sword.
they're so you have cooldowns here, I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
Down next time. Kite southeast across the water bridge. Southeast across the water bridge. Southeast across the water bridge.
Good
Let's
GA,
see.
Mega.
Jacket should be down. Yep,
Southeast. We're
jacket
just gonna kite
down.
him out for a little while, so
You
we
should
can
have
recover mana.
cooldowns
We're
in
going
like
southwest.
3,
Southwest. Look at sword. Look at
2,
sword. Look at sword.
1.
Cutting southwest. We're cutting.
So you have cooldowns here. So this is free food in my opinion. Here all you have to do is someone go in and hodge this group. You could hodge these guys and go for the big pull. The tree might save them since he's in tree form, or you just grab this guy, or you grab like 2 or 3 of these guys and you pull them this way a little bit. You'd probably get to like right here, and then you witch work and everybody throws their damage at it and see if you kill. But you're waiting too long. The moment your cooldowns are up, you need to be hitting. But now they're gonna they know your cooldowns are up and they're running away.
they
So you
scared
missed
again?
your opportunity to
recover
get
mana for a
an
second.
engage. It's
We're
all
having a rough
about
time with mana. That's
hitting
okay.
right after your
We just get an
cooldowns
engage.
when they're
We need
not
to
ready
be-
for
our
it.
pacing needs to be faster. We have a lot of cooldowns.
Oh yeah, whoever said that, pacing cooldowns, that's
We should be using
exactly
them
right.
frequently.
I don't know who said
Yeah,
that, but that's
it's hard
definitely
to,
right.
I think at World, I need you to do more engages.
Yep. World
when
needs
I call them,
to be more aggressive
because
on the
they're staying
hodge
super far
because
back.
Perma
We're gonna
cannot
commit,
see.
guys. Stay with sword if you're on DPS. Watch, we're gonna kite back to that water bridge if we need
So
to.
they're doing some random shit here. They're inting. This is fine. They're trying to bait your engage
ready, World.
basically.
Alright, look on the GA West. Look at GA 3, 2, 1. These
That
two.
was way too fast. Way too fast. You gotta keep in
Alright, look on the GA
mind. You're in your current positioning. You're here, and our guys are like a screen away from you. So that's a little too far to be standing in general. But if
West,
you're
look at
gonna
GA
go for that, you need to give them a
3,
longer
2, 1.
countdown to run in.
These two guys.
Because we had a lot of our guys had to jump super far up. We're just way
Kiting
overextended on that engage.
Kiting east,
And they
kiting
were
east,
baiting
touches
it
in front,
too,
nice
so
peels.
they
Look
could
at
try
keep
and
peel
goon
these
you
guys off of
guys.
our back line. We need these guys bopped out. Bop these guys out. Heals in the back.
But
heals in the
really
back,
good
heals in the back,
kiting
right here.
again.
South across the water bridge.
So the moment your cooldowns are up here,
nice,
you
yeah,
need to
they
be
can't kill
looking to
us, we're
grab. Bad snowball. Don't snowball that. You didn't need to do that. That pushes
This is the
potential
front, nice
targets
peels.
away.
Look at peel these guys off of our back line. We need these guys bopped out.
So you've got nobody in you right now. That guy already hit you with his bridle and did like half your HP, whatever. It'll get healed up.
Bop these guys out. Heals
But
in the back,
like
heals in the
this guy, like you don't like at this point our DPS are safe. There's nobody on us. It's just a bloodletter and this guy. So those are 2 potential targets that could be pulled together and blown up. Don't boop those guys out of this at this point.
back, heals in the
No
back.
bedrocks, nothing like that.
South across the water bridge.
Didn't need to boop that guy. He's a bloodletter. It's
Alright,
fine.
Nice. Yeah, they can't kill us.
We're not low enough. Like those all 4 of those targets that you booped, Scarlet, could have been. We could have hodge pulled on that. That's probably where I
Heals
would
the
have
back,
said the
perfect.
engage would have
South
been.
across the water bridge.
Because they're on
Right,
top
no-
of world. So like here, all these 3 guys could have been pulled against the river lake and hit. And they're not a threat to us. They're hitting world and Blake, our 2 tanks. So they're not a threat. Let's see. So that's not
Nice, yeah, they
great.
can't
That
kill us,
gave
we're
that
good.
basically just saved them
When we walk back, we're just playing with these
from
guys. We're
having to
practicing
kite
the
back
combos, this is good.
themselves. So now you guys are gonna have to overextend again to
Just
try and
stack
get
on
an
the
engage.
southwest wall.
Okay, yeah, just give me something again. We'll give us a countdown.
Perma
next time.
needs to
Alright,
engage
look
here.
southwest on the GA and the. Look on the GA in front. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's a good target. Okay, that was a good target, but way too fast on the engage, I think. Didn't give
Alright,
enough.
look southwest on the GA.
Because like if you look at Scarlet's
look on the GA in
positioning,
front.
he's got the same positioning as a DPS right
3,
now,
2,
guarding our
1.
back line, and he barely saw that guy for like more than a half second. And your Hodge ended perma. Witch work is it's just people didn't see that guy for long enough. When they're not chasing you, it's a standoff engage. The perma needs to be doing the engage so everyone can see Sporad walk forward and follow him. Without it, if you're getting chased, the Hodge can pull. But this would be a perma engage for
Yeah.
sure, so that you
Cutting
make
east,
sure all
cutting
your
east, cutting
DPS
east.
can
You guys
see
know
the
the drill.
target that you're engaging,
Get
because
out of
world's
us.
way too far forward. the guys are not seeing them quick enough to
Heading
hit.
east. We're gonna look for something on one.
So
They
this
retreat
is
here.
this is an example of a Hodge engage. The moment you guys get cooldowns,
look for the engage. I'm
World
gonna go
wherever
hard
he's at needs to be looking
in
to
3
pull some of
seconds.
these
4,
guys.
3.
Yeah, like perfect. Yeah, really, way more aggressive. Good job, Sporad. This into here, World could pull all those guys in, would be perfect, and you're hitting off cooldown. I think you're about to try and hit off cooldown.
2 on this guy inside of us. Inside of us. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was fine. I mean, he
Oh, no,
pre-gigged.
I'm sorry.
He
I
saw that
changed-
coming.
No, I changed
It was a
It's
good
okay.
good target to try and kill.
Guiding
He
east,
won't have
now
gig the
southwest.
next
Once we get
time.
across the bridge, we go south.
If you would, you know, if you would have done a
grab
little
them around
faster,
the-
you might have
around
killed
the
him, but
corner like
that's
this if we
fine.
need to.
That
Alright,
happens.
keep them engaged. Keep them engaged. We have druid cows, by the way. Call out those druid cows for the people that need mana when you drop them.
It was good to
free throw
switch
it.
to
Yeah,
that
just call it
tank
out
because he was
comms.
going to stop your
Keep them
engage
engaged.
anyway.
Okay.
That guy
Something
needs to
again, World,
be
you got hard.
one of the best targets right
Alright,
now, like
look
killing
straight
that heavy
west in
mace.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, that was a really good engage, World. You just didn't get anybody, but that's exactly how you need to call like all the engages, because if you
World,
look,
you got hard.
all of our DPS was
Alright,
hitting
look
really
straight west
synchronized on
in
that,
3,
even though you hit a mob.
2, 1.
Like we have the damage boost.
Okay, don't overcommit
Scarlet, you
for
need
it.
to put the
Immediately
prism
back off.
down,
You know what
even
they're
if you
gonna do.
don't. It needs to be already down. You're holding that prism
We're
too.
just
It
gonna
has
get resets,
cast
walk across
time.
the bridge, and we're gonna
and,
get when they
like,
walk
it's
too
slow.
far, we're gonna
You
kill
need to
whoever's
put it
furthest
down.
inside of us.
It needed to be down when the nature
just get
thing went
resets.
off. Right.
1.
It needs to be. See how he turned red? That's when yours needs to be down right now too. Yeah.
Okay, don't overcommit for it. Immediately
Okay,
back
you guys
off.
back
you know what
off.
they're gonna do. We're just get resets, walk
Good
across the bridge,
snowball.
and we're gonna get when they walk too far, we're gonna kill whoever's furthest inside
Good
of us.
perma defensively,
Don't check.
even though it's
Like,
not
we
a good
already
thing to have to
5
do.
second
But
cooldowns again. Ready to
We're
go.
not blind.
you're walking
me
up
something,
here.
Emerald. Let's
So
go.
this would be a perma
Okay.
engage. This guy here, he's dead. Kill him. This guy's retarded. Kill these guys on the end. Don't overextend. Kill the frontmost target with a perma engage into Hodge pull. You just perma them. Have the Hodge spin on top of them. Don't move them anywhere. Just spin on top of them, and you'll probably kill. As long as you get
I
a
gotta-
you have a Spirit Hunter down right now, so you need to grab
Oh,
like
look
2 or
south,
3
look
of
south,
them.
look south, look at this bridled in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it was a little slow on the bridled. He saw it coming. It's just telegraphing.
Look south, look at this bridled in 4.
So yeah, you popped your robe, Sporad, and you walked towards him.
Ready to
We're
go.
not
Pop your
Yeah.
pop your robe at
Give
like
me
2
something
or
again, World.
1,
Let's go.
like last second.
I've got a.
Look south, look south, look at south, look south, look at this bridled in 4.
So you've walked at him for like 3 seconds before the engage, and he popped his Valor boots because he saw you turn purple,
3, 2,
and he saw the beam
1.
go off too.
And then back
You
across
guys
east,
still
back
got
across
him to
east.
half
We're a little bit
HP,
clumped,
but
we're a little bit clumped
really good
here. A little bit
snowball.
clumped here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back across the east, back across the
Yeah,
east.
good
We're a little bit
snowball.
A little bit clumped here. A little bit
Good
clumped here.
jacket.
Call on DPS.
Gag
Good
if you need it.
fire
Go southeast,
rings.
go southeast, go southeast, go southeast.
Good kiting. Yeah,
This is down on bridge.
that was good.
Royal
Good carpet.
jackets,
Whoever's
boots.
playing carpet's doing a good job.
Now we're ready, we're ready, we're ready.
Hey, look west. 3,
Mm-hmm.
2, 1 on the wall.
A
Look
bit
at tree
far.
stump.
Yeah, so you can't be playing deep with
west,
the
3,
Hodge when the heavy
2,
mace is sitting
1 on the wall.
on us. He's just gonna counter it, yeah.
A
Look
bit
at tree
far.
stump.
We got
Just
stuck
kill the
with it.
gotta
tanks,
stop.
World.
Go
Just clump the
southeast, go
heavy
southeast.
mace
Here comes
onto
the engage,
somebody,
here comes the engage.
so you guys can
Drum
kill.
duty inside.
Because he needed to be
We go
dead
across
like
the bridge, we
at
walk
the start of this
southwest.
fight. He needs to be #1 target. Especially because his build's bad.
Okay, they're coming on bridge.
So no moment cooldowns are down
The
here.
royal
World
jacket
needs to
in
be
the back.
grabbing
Remember, the
and
royal jacket
pulling.
needs to be popped on sword. Kite southwest, kite
Because
southwest.
you guys have
kite
cooldowns.
southwest.
You have cooldowns. So you have cooldowns. World, you're kind of overextended. You're too far up. Most of their groups down here. You need to be standing like here or even here probably to grab them. Because if you try and grab all these guys and pull them, you're not going to kill them because they're heavy mace and tanks that are stoppers are just going to run onto us and stop us. So you need to pull these guys together to kill them.
Southwest.
Southwest, good snowball if
Looking
you're
for
not going to
something, World,
engage.
give me something.
I don't know if you needed
Okay,
to
look at
snowball it,
The guy
but
inside of us. 3 is it?
yeah, this is a good opportunity.
2,
Parries
look
roll. Oh, you get
3,
GA'd.
2, 1.
Yes, it's huge. It's fucking huge.
Okay, so that was really good, but you guys got GA'd. That's just from being clumped
Looking for something, World, give me something.
and kind of
Okay,
telegraphing
look
the
at the guy
engage
inside
too.
of us. 3 is it? The
Yeah, you guys are just way too stacked here. Way too stacked compared to where their front line is. You're too close. You're too close. So you needed to be like back here and then go in because this GA wouldn't have gotten you. So you need to be like back here. You stopped moving for like 4 seconds when you heard the engage coming, which also the moment brawl groups see a kite comp stop moving, they're going to know you're going to engage. You need to be walking back all the time pretty much.
Yes, it's huge. It's fucking huge.
Yeah, so like even without it, you almost killed some people. That's fine.
Watch the counter. Hug the north wall.
Good carpet.
Wall. Go west.
You get out. Good snowball. Really good snowball there. That was perfect snowball.
Watch the counter. Hug the north
yeah,
wall.
so there's like 4 of them trying to get inside of us.
Go west.
And you line up with all 4 of them and boop them out. Perfect.
Stay on the west here. Nice,
Full cleared our back line. So now this guy, whenever you get cooldowns, he could be a target. He's probably not going to stand there anymore because he's alone, but who knows.
Resets. Stay in this royal jacket. Now we're looking for something.
So World's got, you've got cooldowns. So you guys need to be communicating between the Hodge and the Perma. He needs to be asking when your cooldowns are up because he's got opportunity to get a huge ass fucking clump. I mean, their entire Zerg is right here. He could pull so many and pull them this way a little bit. And then you guys witch work and your entire backline is clear. There's nobody here to stop you. No heavy mace. So all he needs to do is Hodge on top of the heavy mace so he can't stop you. And Blake, if you want to play offensive GA, you could be standing like, if you were here, you're dead, but you could be standing here, and when he's about to do that, you could blink on top of their GA player and GA him so our guys don't get stopped. That's be like giga big brain. But you need to make sure not to GA any of the people who might be put in the clump. You need to just hit him with it. And if he gets put in the clump, that's fine too. So...
2 seconds.
Help slice.
So you guys are walking forward right now. If you're going to come up to help slice, DPS don't need to walk up to help slice. That's not a thing that needs to be done. Don't walk up to help slice.
Inside of us. 4.
Tanks and healers can do that.
3.
That's a good target,
2,
bridled.
1.
That guy's way out of position. Yeah,
there,
he dies. That's good. Yep, and just keep kiting.
Through the northwest
Perfect,
choke.
yeah.
Through the northwest choke. Resets.
Good jacket from Scarlet. Throws a snowball through the choke. Yep. Boops everyone out. You guys are perfectly fine. The moment you get cooldowns, you need to hit.
We're looking. World, give me something.
You gotta come
walk towards them. Walk towards them.
So you need to be calling your cooldown so World knows.
Look straight southeast on these 2 guys. 3, 2, 1 on the mace.
Yeah. That was a good engage. A little slow. It opened up your back line. World's just kind of playing too far away.
Peels good.
For some of these engages.
If you need to in this choke, if it gets bad, we're fine.
And the communication to World is not there, so he has no idea when he needs to start getting in a position to pull.
We're looking again.
You guys need to be giving him a count.
Looking southwest. They're trying to get out. They're tired of fighting us. Give me something, World.
Alright, look on the 2 guys near you. 3, 2, 1. Jay's gonna blink though.
Yeah. At this point, they got out.
Okay, yeah, so he can just.
So yeah, I'd say general things to take away is especially against this brawl comp. You need to, the moment your engage is back up after you're finished kiting and you've cleared your back line, you need to, if you've got them cleared out of your back line and there's no bruisers in your back line, your Hodge needs to be pulling their front line to you and you blast them and run away. But if there's brawlers inside you and you get your cooldowns up, you should be engaging on the brawlers, and the Hodge should be spinning on the brawlers, and the GA should be GAing their front line so that their heavy mace can't stop you on engage. But seemed like most of this fight they weren't inside of you. You guys were doing a really good job kiting, so whenever they're following you after your engage is done, get your cooldowns as fast as fucking possible. Stand in the royal jacket. Because the moment they're up, have World spin while they're still chasing you and they haven't realized your cooldowns are up. And don't give them those 3 seconds to realize, oh, they probably have cooldowns up and run away. Because then it makes engaging way harder and you can't get good clumps with damage escalation. But if that does happen and they run away, then don't engage with Hodge off that probably. Because good players are just going to see the Hodge going for someone and they're gonna dodge it. Just look for the one that's the closest to the front, preferably a D-tank like a heavy mace. Perma him in the head to start so he can't use anything, and then the Hodge needs to be blinking on top of that person after the perma hits him, spinning on him into witch work, into hopefully killing him. If the Hodge can bring any people to that guy in the front that's getting perma, that would be preferable, but worst case scenario, just spin on the one guy. But that's the difference. So when they're chasing you, initiate with the Hodge pull into the perma, because they're all going to be like on top of World, and World's going to be in prime position to grab a bunch of people. But if they're running away, you need to engage with perma, because if you pick someone really deep with world, our DPS are going to be too far away to see it. And that's the gist. The GAs were out of position. Squee, you were out of position. You guys both died being out of position. You got to remember what comp you're playing. Don't double boots into people. Not a good idea. Squee, you need to stand where the sword is if you're going to play DPS. And you need to hit first. And you cannot play a pierce weapon and have bad positioning at any point, especially if you're wearing cloth, because you will die instantly. And if you die, it takes our kill potential down a ton. Healers were good. Kiting was really good. Demon armors were good. Oath keepers played really well. DPS was good. You guys, I don't think it was your fault. I think it was the coordination between the perma and the Hodge and some of the engages and the lack of aggressiveness and cooldowns, because it looked like you guys were mostly hitting every time, unless you got stopped by a heavy mace. So that's probably the conclusion of this fight. I'll end it here.